Iyanya and Ubi Franklin?
I feel like there's a whole lot of water under the bridge.
At first, I actually felt it was a publicity stunt.
A lot of mysteries is about to unravel.
There's a lot that Ubi is hiding, and there's a lot that Iyanya is yet to say.
Could this be a publicity stunt for him to release a new record?
The way Annie and Two-Face came, and it just went like that. We were all scared.
The details he gave on that show was out of this world. And the follow-up interview with Daddy Freeze just nailed everything.
I mean, why would you leave a label that you co-own? It's like co-owning a company and then you just leave.
We need to see where this ends though.
But whatever is going on between them is way deeper than what they're just telling us. Some personal things are really, really involved.
Iyanya is the one telling the truth.
I don't think one person will be telling the truth while the other person will be lying.
When you're talking, when you're not confident, I feel you're lying.
Iyanya mentioned names: Techno, Emanaira, Basi, Chips. He even mentioned Amaju Pinnick.
And if you look at everything, if you sit down, break it down, look at the documents and all of that, I feel like the truth is tilting towards Iyanya.
When popularity hit Iyanya, Iyanya wasn't really prepared for the business part of the whole thing.
When AC is blowing and you are sweating, my brother, you are lying.
Even when you look at the WhatsApp messages that will be printed out, you can see that every time money is in question, it's either the money has not gotten to Iyanya or the money is in view.
It was just, should I say, naive, and Ubi took advantage of that naivety.
I even heard Ubi said some drastic things about Iyanya before he even went all out on that interview. But hell nah, I'm not going to say those things here. Without documents, Iyanya's case is just word of mouth.
I'm a fan of Iyanya.
With the way the world has advanced, I don't think anybody, including Iyanya, stands a chance without written documents.
Like Biggie says, he said, money and blood don't mix.
I don't think if this case gets to court, Iyanya would stand a chance.
This is business. This is friendship. Whatever you guys are going into, there should be an agreement.
Even without him having documents to back up whatsoever, I feel he's saying the truth. Because the guy was so confident when he was talking to Freeze.
Though he has notable people that he can call upon to, talk for him and all of that. But what if they decide not to talk? Or what if they decide that their best interest lies with Ubi?
Go any court of law. They'll ask you evidence, exhibit A, B, and whatever. You can't provide any? Sorry, man.
If the case ever gets to court, it's going to be really difficult for him.
I was in the car with Techno, and Techno goes, Ubi says you don't like me. And I was just like, what? Like, why? What did you do to me?
Ubi says Techno does not like Iyanya. Iyanya says he heard from Techno that he had made 30 million on Duro, which Ubi didn't tell him about.
But Iyanya further shed light on that issue when he had that interview with Freeze. And he said they met Techno when one of their trips to Abuja, and that was when they were making a couple of, maybe like their first 100,000 and their first 150,000. That's how low they started.
But right, I think Techno dropped something on Instagram, my elders or something. And Emanaira commented, she just said, wow, thereabout.
So from both parties, you can tell that Techno is a very key figure.
They saw that Techno was a huge talent, and then Ubi was like, let's sign this guy. Because Ubi was obviously after the money. Let's quickly make it.
The moment he opens his mouth to speak, things go scatter.
And you know one thing? Techno could talk and decide to take side and even lie.
Techno needs to give us a hint. He might not necessarily come out and say this, but give us something.
Maybe Babano just won't get a name involved in Triple MG thingy. Who knows? Make up as friends? Well, of course.
I don't think they can make up.
It won't be logical to make up and be friends again.
If he start to be friends with me, I'll stop being his fan.
In the business aspect of it, you practically halted Iyanya's career.
This person almost, it's close to death.
They can be friends on just platonic level, but business-wise, I don't see that happening, even in another lifetime.
A lot of allegations thrown at Ubi, and that alone can damage his reputation for business.
If they are going to be friends, it would have happened just right after Iyanya left. Probably would have gone back to Triple MG and all of that. But now it's too late.
I don't think Iyanya would in any way have a part to play in their marriage dissolution.
Ubi just has a problem. There has to be a problem somewhere because everybody is leaving you.
Kudos to Lillian. She didn't really, blow the whole thing out of proportion, and so we can't say for sure.
I even heard a gist that Iyanya gave Ubi a big bonus for his marriage.
But people who are close to Ubi that I know, they really don't say good things about the guy.
Iyanya left. Emanaira left. Your marriage that we thought was rosy, and then after a while, we are hearing that you people split. What's like?
Baba was saying he would miss his son's inter-house sport. Sorry, boss. I know what he means.
You go to pay me. Hey.
It seemed as a PR stunt, if I'm correct. Don't mind me, English is my papa language.
I never assumed from the very beginning that it was a PR stunt. Why?
It now boils down to what exactly are you trying to make out of it?
We saw a clip of Iyanya and Duncan Might in the studio making some records. At first, I just sit down and say, if I listen to PR stunt too.
Iyanya did not need PR stunt to blow out there from Kukere. Have you guys forgotten how hot Iyanya was back in the day?
Now capitalize on this thing to release a record with the Duncan Mighty that is everywhere right now. Come on, man. The clubs go gaga.
Obviously, you not there. I beg, it can't be, and if it is, I'll be heartbroken.
And by the way, Ubi, this is not, it won't be good for his business. This will be good for his business. So I don't think it's a PR stunt.